Premier and Minister of Tourism Dr. Dearlanda Smith says a tantalizing, mouth-watering experience is on the menu for locals and visitors when the Bvi Food Fete rolls in on the 1st of November. Dr. Smith says Bvi Food Fete is among the initiatives to convert cruise and other day trip visitors into repeat visitors.
You heard me say that our ultimate goal in tourism is to get repeat visitors and attract new ones. That the budding entrepreneurs and small and medium-sized businesses must begin thinking outside the box to provide memorable experiences to our cruise passengers and entice them to return as overnight visitors. Even though the attribute for the Bvi is breathtaking, we must find ways to sell more than sea, sun, and sand. In a few short months, our new cruise pier will be finished. As we work to develop new attractions to enhance the Bvi tourist experience, the Bvi Food Fete highlights our restaurants as part of our tourism product. As such, I'm elated that the Bvi Tourist Board is continuously putting initiatives such as the 2014 Bvi Food Fete to achieve these goals. The Bvi Food Fete, among other goals, is expected to showcase the tantalizing and mouth-watering cuisine of the Bvi, our culture and warm customer service, which reminds our visitors and their friends why we are one of the top Caribbean destinations in the world.
Culinary events are at the center of emerging trends in travel and leisure, according to Director of Tourism at the Bvi Tourist Board, Sharon Flax Mars. She called on local stakeholders to play their part in taking destination Bvi to the world.
Sun, sand, and sea don't necessarily do it anymore. We attended a conference last week of all the Caribbean directors of tourism, commissioners, and ministers, and we heard that portrayed very clearly that we need to do more. We need to give our visitors and our guests a very authentic experience that differentiates us from everyone else in the marketplace. And once we came up with the idea for the Food Fete, I can tell you, we have gotten so many inquiries from journalists wanting to visit the Bvi in November that Nardine and Natasha have the enviable task of deciding which ones get to come. We need to be very proud and showcase all Bvi product, all Bvi food, all Bvi beverages, and whatever we have, or peppermint candies, or potato puddings. You'd be amazed that any visitor who comes to our shore, yes, they want to have that high-end experience, but they also want to be able to say, I had oxtail, I had, the peppermint candies, or I had a taste of the tamarind rum or the sea grape wine. So this is our opportunity. Help us to bring Bvi culinary to the world.
2014 marks the third year since the launch of Restaurant Week. For this year, the week offers residents and visitors an opportunity to relish local cuisine at various locations around the territory.
The restaurants will look at what their overheads are and try to give about a 25% savings to their normal menu items. The menus will be special menus, some comprising of unique menus and completely unique menus, and some with items that are on their actual menus. There are about 21 restaurants signed up to date, and that number is increasing daily.
10 restaurants will participate in the 2014 second edition of the Anegada Lobster Fest. Chairman of that event, Rodney Skelton, has assured patrons that many of the hiccups which occurred last year will be remedied this year. These include a shuttle service and ticket sales on the ferries.
We are instituting a system where persons will have to buy coupons. We've identified 5 stops out of the 10 restaurants, 5 driving stops. We haven't put a figure to it as yet, but if you want to say we decide to charge $5 per stop, it would be in essence you pay $25 for 5 coupons. Every time you jump aboard a shuttle or a taxi, you hand them 1 coupon. that coupon will get you from where you took off to the next stop. So we will have representatives on the boat. If you're coming from Virgin Gorda, if you're coming from Tortola, we will have people on the boat. You can buy your tickets ahead of time. So instead of coming off the ferry and then going to a ticket booth to try to get your tickets, and we have a whole big bottleneck there, as you get off the dock, jump on the boat, you're well on your way to having a great time.
Bvi Food Fete will also feature 3 celebrity chefs, and according to Vianney Pickering, who spearheads culinary tourism education at the Bvi Tours Board, the activities will target the local primary and secondary schools.